Hi everyone, I'm Desi and welcome to Scheme for Beginners. This will be a tutorial series covering the Scheme programming language. I'll try my best to make it accessible for everyone, including people without prior programming experience. Before talking about Scheme, we should briefly mention its predecessor, LISP. LISP, which stands for List Processing, is a pioneer language. Originating from the late 1950s and designed by John McCarthy, it discovered many ideas that are still used in computer science to this day, such as garbage collection, dynamic typing, higher-order functions, recursive functions, and much more. Lisp was the language of choice for AI research back in the 1960s. During that time, Lisp also became increasingly popular, to the point where it was run directly on so-called Lisp machines, and even being used by NASA on their robots. Unfortunately, popularity of Lisp declined somewhat by 1990s, partly due to the fact that it was incredibly fragmented. There wasn't one Lisp, there was a lot of languages based on it, so-called Lisp dialects. Today, the most popular Lisp dialects are Common Lisp, Scheme, Clojure, Emacs Lisp, and Racket. We will be focusing on Scheme in this tutorial series. Scheme is one of Lisp dialects, perhaps the closest to the original Lisp. It was created during the 1970s at MIT by Guy Lewis Steele Jr. and Gerald J. Sussman. It was used for a long time at MIT in the Intro to Programming course as the language of choice, with CICP, structure and interpretation of computer programs, being based on Scheme. Scheme is a more minimal language compared to other Lisp dialects, which makes it a good language to learn when starting out with programming. Not unlike Lisp, Scheme is also a quite fragmented language. Despite being standardized by the Revised Report on the Algorithmic Language Scheme, or RNRS for short, Scheme has many implementations. Among the most used are Guile Scheme, Chess Scheme, Gambit Scheme, Chicken Scheme, Chebi Scheme, and Kawa Scheme. Scheme implementations may differ, but all of them adhere to one of Scheme standards. In this tutorial series, we will be focusing on R7RS and Guile Scheme. Guile Scheme is a Scheme implementation developed by the GNU project, and it's the preferred extension language for GNU programs. It was developed in 1993 and it is used extensively in GDB, Make, Gwix, and other programs. But it is also a great language for standalone programs. It also offers libguile, allowing a developer to easily integrate it into a C or C++ codebase as an embedded language. I hope you find this video useful. If you have any suggestions, be sure to leave a comment.